Hi, Keith. Hi, Keith. We're gonna start on the edge of the chair. Remember, that's the reason for that is so that we sit up nice and tall, shoulders over hips. And I just want you to breathe a couple times, okay? I love you to be nice and tall like this. And actually, right here, Keith, if you'd like to, just lean back in the chair. That's okay at this point. So just take 5 or 6 deep breaths. Now for these last couple breaths, let's bring the arms down. So hands come down by your hips. Nice, big range of motion. And we're gonna do that 4 times. Now as I do this, Keith, I think you're better off sitting up nice and tall because I feel like that might hurt your shoulders to move when you are leaning back unless you've got something soft behind you. All right, now what we're gonna do is pull those knees, because I know you can do it, to your chest, okay? Rock back and forth to get just some movement in those hips, okay? And then let's just put that left foot down, bring the right knee to your chest. Roll the ankle. Now, for your knowledge, I roll it 10 times to one side, then we go 10 times to the other side. That's how I count it. And I keep breathing. Now we're gonna reach the heel out, point, flex. Keep those big breaths going, and I still count about 10 here. Now we're gonna move the ankle right to left. Okay, now we're gonna bend that knee. Okay, now I want you to cross that knee over the leg that's down. Take the left hand, put it on the outside of that right knee, and turn. Sit up tall, shoulders over hips, and reach that arm out as far as you can, and look where your hand is pointed. So I try to look at my thumb, okay? We're just gonna do 2 deep breaths right here. Okay, and then we're gonna move the hips. So we're gonna uncross, cross, uncross, cross. Keep going, make sure you're breathing. This is number 4. Okay, now we're gonna put the left knee up to our chest. I lengthen that right leg. Again, that'll be depending on whether the chair hurts you or not. I don't want it to hurt. Roll the ankle. Reverse that roll. Okay, we're gonna reach the heel up, point, and flex. And now it's time to move that ankle right to left. Okay, let's bend that knee. We're gonna cross the knee over the right one, the leg over the right. Take that right hand, grab the outside of that knee, and watch your thumb. Reach that thumb out. We're sitting up nice and tall and turning as far as we can. 2 deep breaths. All right, now come back to center, uncross that knee. Cross the knee. Uncross the knee. Cross the knee. We're gonna do that 4 times. This is the routine. Okay, we're practicing all these hip muscles. Okay, Next we do, I have to think about it now that I've been talking. All right. Now we're gonna put the feet right below us. I don't think I need to worry about so much on the hip flexors right here. I'm worried about you falling over, but if there's somebody there helping you, let's do it. Lean against the chair, put your hands right here. What you wanna do is we're working the front muscles here, the hip flexors, okay? So we wanna just try to lift those hips up as high as you can. This is your exhale period. Bring them back down, take a nice deep breath. A pillow behind you might be nice. Lift those hips, push them up on that exhale. Good, we're gonna do that 2 more times. Big breath while you're down, fill those lungs. Don't ever take a break from filling those lungs. Use your breath as big as you can. Number 4, lift those hips. And back down. Now this is where I say pick those knees up again, and you always do it like this. You roll back and forth. So do that, then come all the way up. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch the insides of our thighs, and we're gonna stretch our back, okay? So hands on your knees, sit up nice and tall, shoulders over hips. Take a deep breath in. Now on the exhale, I want you to think about laying your chest flat onto the floor. You're not gonna go that low, of course. You're gonna feel a nice stretch on the inside of those thighs. And I just want you to exhale here. Then come all the way up. We're gonna do that 2 more times. You do it on your own breath, okay? Exhale. Last time. And exhale as you go down, finish. This stretch feels good, so sometimes I spend an extra moment there. Now we're gonna come all the way up, okay? And this is where we get to our tabletop position, okay? So someone will help you stand up, of course. We're gonna have you bring an extra chair in, okay? What we're looking for is that flat back, Keith. So put your hands flat down on the chair. Watch your hands. Now right here, we're gonna do that cat-cow motion, okay? So I want you to press your hands against the chair, tuck your chin to your chest, round out those shoulders, suck your belly button into your backbone and tuck those hips, okay? This is your inhale. And when you exhale, press out, press your chin off your chest, look as high as you can. And when you're ready to inhale again, everything tucks in. So this is a cat, cow. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one, Keith. Get big and round. Really feel those muscles. And press out. Now let's come right back to tabletop. Okay? This is where we're going to do the bird dog. So keep looking down at the chair. Okay? Maybe if I turn like that a little. Okay? What I want you to do is lift that left leg behind you and reach your right arm forward. Just keep your eyes down on your hands. And now, as you inhale, reach out like you're trying to touch the walls your hands and feet are reaching to. Exhale, come down, bring your opposite limbs up. Left arm, right leg, big inhale. And switch. We're gonna do the same thing on each side again. Inhale. Arms down. Reach out and inhale. And there we go. Now, we're gonna reach those arms up again. Right arm, left knee, leg, Pull your elbow to your knee, reach out. 2 more times. This is for your core. Balance too, obviously. Now, put those limbs down, pick the other ones up. Do it again. In, out. Inhale in, exhale out. Okay, hands down, feet down. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is what we call thread the needle. So that's where we take the right arm and thread it through the hole there that is the left. Then we're gonna take that same arm, watch it reach up to the ceiling. Try and look as you reach. Take your time, guys. Reach through now with the left arm. Reach all the way up. See how I'm talking to you like you're in a class? Good job. 2 more on each side, Keith. Here we go. Reach. And reach. I take a breath in as I reach, and then I lift and I exhale. And then I take another breath in down here. We've got 2 more. Right to left reach. Here we go. All the way up. 2 more times. So reach on through. I take an inhale. And then I release it when I reach up. If some other form of breathing helps you, I mean, not like through your eyelids or anything, but you know, if taking a couple breaths helps you through it, it's okay. Reach for the last one, Keith. All the way through with that left hand, all the way to the ceiling. Okay. Now we're gonna come right back down here. Now it's time where I have you do the cobra pose. So we're gonna sit down now in your chair, okay? And we're sitting forward, opening up our feet. Let me turn this to the side just a little bit. So we're gonna open up those feet, okay? Hands go on the knees. We're gonna pretend like the floor is right here between our knees. Now what we're trying to do is get a stretch in our lower abdomen here and our lower back. So we wanna, if we can, push that chin up and out. That's the most important thing, okay? So lower here, take a deep breath in, press up. Try and keep that lower back low. Look to the ceiling as high as you can. Exhale, come all the way back down. Big inhale. Big press up. Number 2 done. Let's go down for number 3. Big inhale. Press your chest out as you press your chin up. 2 more. All right, guys. See, again, like we're in a class. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have them on the floor pull their hips back to their heels. So we're going to do our version in the chair of child's pose. Okay? So I want you to sit with your feet close together. And I want you just to reach down to your toes gently. Let your head hang. Take a deep breath. Okay, now what we want to do the next time we take a deep breath is lift yourself up off of your knees. Deep breath in. And take your body to the right. Put your left elbow on the outside of that right knee. We're trying to get a stretch right here alongside the left side of your body there, okay? So the left elbow outside of the right knee, I take my hand and reach back and I look towards that hand. Sometimes I grab the chair, just get that stretch. Then lift up, let's take a deep breath in. Put the other elbow on the outside of that left knee. Reach with the exhale. And now 2 more times each side. Big inhale, get into that stretch. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. 2 more, Keith. Stick with me. Elbow on the outside. Exhale. Another big breath in. And exhale. All right, we're going to come right back to the center now. And we're going to do 5 sit-to-stands, okay? So make sure that your feet are nice and wide, okay, Keith? Also, I want you to make sure that you're pushing your body forward, okay? Leaning it forward. That motion is going to help us stand up, okay? You know this, though. So up, 1, And down. Remember, we're gonna come all the way up. Number 2, shoulders over hips. Number 3. Good. Number 4. Last one, up we go. You can stay up or sit back down. Now this is where I usually, okay, so the chair is always there for you to use for whatever you need, okay? What we're gonna do to start with is open up those feet, and we're gonna open up the shoulders on top of our hips. So standing as tall as we can. All right, I want you to stay tall and open as you can. And now what we're gonna do is lift up that left heel, and we're gonna turn that body in that nice tall stance and bring the hip around with the heel off the floor. I'm having a little difficulty. So as far as we can, and then we're gonna go the other way, the same thing. Pick that right heel up, bring it over. And now, fluidly. So right, 2, 3, and 4. Come back to the center. Lower those arms. Be sure to keep your shoulders and your hips facing me and look over your right shoulder, okay? We're trying to get a nice stretch in the left side of our neck. You actually get a right neck stretch too. But a couple deep breaths right here in this position. Now we're gonna take that chin and put it over the other shoulder, the left shoulder. Big breath in. And bring that head back to center, okay? Now a little more stretching on the sides of our head. So we're gonna take our right ear to our right shoulder. So remember, we're not turning our head. We're leaning our head. So we're creating a stretch in the left side of our neck. Okay, couple deep breaths there. And then the next side, left ear, left shoulder. Couple deep breaths on each side. Now bring the head back to center. This is where we're going to take our chin all the way to the ceiling. So look all the way up. Try to reach that chin up to take a touch up there with your chin. Big deep breath in here. And I want you to make a big circle with your nose. Now it's a big loop with your head. Okay, so you're looking at walls and ceilings or not. And then reverse. Maybe your eyes are closed like mine. Keep your breath going during those circles. Beautiful. And if those feel good, go ahead and do a couple more. It's a good one to do. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to flick those fingers forward, and we're going to curl those our heels to our hips. Okay, from the side it looks like this. We're trying to kick our own butt. Okay, so I think I do about 5 to 8 of these when we do this in class. And then we roll our wrists out. See that breath? And then reverse that roll. Now, stop the kicking. Put your hands all the way out here. Remember, the goal here is this motion. Open, close. So we're going to count forward and backwards 2 times. Do it out loud, kid. Touch. 1, open. 2, 3. Make sure you open. 4, 3, 2. One more, Keith, yell it out loud. Big movements, come on. Touch, open, touch. 4 and 4. 3, 2 and 1. Good, I love those. Nice and slow is better. You get to feel it in those hands. So now shaking those hands out, we're gonna stand up tall. Clasp your fingers behind your back, okay? Our goal is to stand as tall as we can, open that chest up, pull your shoulders together, your elbows together, take a deep breath in. Let that out. Now we're gonna lift those hands off of our bottom. So lift, lift, lift as high as you can, okay? And now we're gonna hinge forward at the hip. Keep lifting those hands. Okay, you just go down as far as you can. Take a deep breath right here. And we're going to release those hands. Bring them all the way down. Soften your knees. And roll on up. Now right here, we want to really work those shoulders. Roll those babies. I count 5 or 6 backwards, and I think about touching my ears with my shoulders. And then we roll them the other direction. All right, now it's time to give yourself a nice hug. So open nice and wide. I include a deep breath right here, so you stretch as big as you can, and then hug yourself. Nice job, kid. Nice job. Love you, Keith.